Okay, on problem number 3, it says a circular Ferris wheel has a radius of 8 meters and rotates at a rate of 12 degrees per second. At t equals 0, a seat is at its lowest point, which is 2 meters above the ground. Determine how high above the ground the seat is at t equals 40 seconds. It's a lot to digest. I'm going to draw a picture and go to the whiteboard to do so. So again, this is problem number 3. And I put the ground over here. I got the Ferris wheel here. Just a little, I'm not saying it's a great picture, but there's a seat here, and this distance over here is 2 meters. Right? The Ferris wheel, I know it's not drawn to scale, by the way, has a radius. I got to go back and read that, by the way. Radius of 8 meters. It's not drawn to scale, by the way. Now, what is it doing? It's rotating. Now, what way it rotates doesn't matter if it goes, clockwise or counterclockwise. Really doesn't much matter to me. But it says a circular Ferris wheel is a radius 8 meters, rotates at 12 degrees. Put this over here. Per second. At t equals 0, the seat's here. And it's at its lowest point, which is 2 meters above the ground. Determine how high above the ground is at t equals 40 seconds. So I got to write this over here, 40 seconds. And that's going to be how much it rotates around, by the way. And what's that going to give you? That's going to give you 480 degrees. I hope you realize, no matter how it's rotating, like it rotates like this over here, that would be 360 degrees. It's back to its starting position, by the way. But then it goes 480, so it's got to go more. How much more? Well, that would be what? Let's get to 480. That's going to be 120 degrees, right? So it's going to go another 120 degrees up, something like this over here. So I'm going to say, where would it be? I'm going to kind of ballpark it over here. I'll put a little line over here because I'm seeing this as, I get to 360, and then it goes 90 degrees more. It's here, and that would be, 450, but it's got to get to 480. So this angle over here is 30 degrees, all right? So what do I do over here? I got to say at the height above the ground. I see this. I'm looking. I want to figure out this distance here, by the way, because I know the other ones. This is 2, this is 8, but I got to get this one over here. Let me put this one down for you. So it's going to be 8. That's the radius, by the way. This is going to be 30 degrees. Remember, it's got to go 30 more degrees, get to 480. And then I recognize the triangle, right? So what do you mean by that? Let's put the triangle down for you. The one that you're familiar with anyway. That's 1, 2, root 3. All right? What do I want to do? Make this an 8. So multiply the thing by 4. So that becomes 4. That becomes 8. And that becomes 4 root 3. So that's number 4, right? So I think I can do it now. So it's going to be 4 meters. That's this height here. 8 meters. And then this height over here, which is 2 meters. What does that give you? 14 meters above the ground. And we're done. Thank you.